Geobyte.
Hi students, welcome to the Geobyte Diploma series. We have been discussing the fluid mechanics concepts. We have discussed the properties of liquids, the flow of liquids, flow through pipes. Then we started the impact of jets. Under the course of impact of jets, first we discussed the impact of jet on a flat fixed vertical plate. Second one, flat inclined fixed plate. Third one, flat vertical mobile plate. And this is the fourth case where the wheel is connected by a number of plates. Look at the diagram. A wheel is there. That wheel is connected by a number of plates around the circumference with equal distance, and a jet of water is made to enter like this. A jet of water is made to enter like this. Here, once the jet force is acting on the plate, this plate is moving away. If this plate is moving away, next blade comes to occupy that place. That blade is receiving the jet of water. Similarly, if that blade is moving away, next blade comes to occupy that location to receive the jet of water. Therefore, you can say that there is always one plate in front of the jet. Therefore, the mass of the water which is entering to the plate per second equal to, if I assume the jet of water is maintaining velocity v and rotating wheel or plate is maintaining the velocity u, then the mass flow rate equal to rho into a into v only. Here I need not to take the relative velocity, because there is always, it is treated that there is always one plate in front of the jet, but the jet is meeting the blade with a relative velocity. Jet is meeting the plate with relative velocity, that relative velocity vr equal to, that relative velocity vr equal to that relative velocity vr equal to v minus u. Then the force on the plate F equal to mass flow rate multiplied by velocity of the jet while it is meeting in that horizontal direction, that is v minus u, minus, once the jet is hitting the plate, there is no further velocity in the same direction. Therefore, the final velocity is becoming 0. I hope you got my point. The jet is catching the plate with relative velocity v minus u. Once the jet is hitting the plate, there is no further velocity in the same direction. That's why the final velocity in the direction of the jet moving is 0. It is equal to m dot equal to rho av into v minus u. That is the force on the plate. Then work done per second equal to, work done per second is nothing but power, is equal to force multiplied by distance travelled by the blade per second. Force is rho av into v minus u into u. That is the force which is acting on the plate, or work done, that the work developed by the plate or power developed by the plate. Efficiency efficiency eta equal to power developed by the plate divided by kinetic energy of the water per second. Kinetic energy of the water per second. Here work developed by the plate is rho AV into V minus U into U divided by half into m dot into V square. It is equal to rho AV into V minus U into U divided by half into m dot equal to rho AV. M dot means mass of the fluid, mass of the water entering per second. 1 minute. Let me write it clearly. Rho AV into V square. This rho AV part is completed, cancelled. Finally it is 2U into V minus U divided by V1 square into 100. That is the formula for getting the efficiency for the series arrangement of the plates around the circumference of the rotor. Here condition for maximum efficiency. Condition for this point is important. Condition for maximum efficiency. Condition for maximum efficiency. Look at the efficiency equal to 2U into V minus U divided by V square. It is V square, not V1 square, V square, right? V square can also be written as 2 by V square into Vu minus U square. For a particular velocity of the jet, from this the efficiency is completely depending on the blade speed U. Efficiency is completely depending on the blade speed U. That means the blade speed is maximum only for a particular value of U. To know that particular value, I am differentiating the blade efficiency with respect to the blade speed and equating to 0. I hope you got my point. From this particular relation, the blade efficiency is depending on U only because the jet velocity remains constant. The plate velocity is changing. From that the blade efficiency is completely depending on U means blade efficiency is maximum only for a particular value of U. To know that particular value, I am differentiating the efficiency with respect to U and equating to 0. Let us do that part. D by du efficiency is 2 by V square into Vu minus U square. Here V is treated as constant. V is treated constant. Therefore it is 2 by V square. Let us differentiate this part. Different d by dx into kx equal to k. So here V is treated as constant. V is treated as constant. V minus 2u V minus 2 2u 1 minute. V minus 2u, it must be equal to 0. You bring the 2 by V square to other side. V minus 2u equal to 0. 2u equal to V. Therefore plate speed U equal to V by 2. That means when the plate speed is half of the jet speed, the efficiency is maximum. It means when the plate speed is, when the plate speed is half of the jet speed, the efficiency is maximum. The efficiency is maximum. You know efficiency formula, 2 by v square into vu minus u square. Efficiency is maximum when u equal to v by 2. v equal to u by 2. From this I can write like this. It can be written as 2 by v square into v into u equal to v by 2 minus v square by 4. It is equal to 2 by v square into v square by 2 minus v square by 4. v square by 2 minus v square by 4 is v square by 4. So 2 by v square into v square by 4. This v square cancelled. This v square cancelled. Finally it is 2 by 4 into 100. It is equal to 50%. The maximum expected efficiency for the arrangement. The arrangement is number of blades are connected around the circumference of the circular disc with equal distance. That is series arrangement of the blades around the circumference of the blade. So this kind of problem may be asked like this. Derive or prove that the maximum efficiency of the series arrangement of the plates connected around the circumference of the circular disc is 50%. For that you have to write this entire information. I hope you clearly understood. So for this concept, let us do some problems. Look at the problem. A jet of water 20 mm in diameter. Jet diameter given 20 mm, moving with a velocity of 10 meter per second. Jet velocity given 10 meter per second strikes on a series of vanes moving with a velocity of 3 meter per second. Series of vanes connected to the circumference of the disc or circumference of the wheel running at 3 meter per second. Find force exerted by the jet, work done per second, and efficiency of the jet. That is the problem. Now let us start the problem. Jet diameter. Given data, jet diameter D equal to 20 mm equal to 0.02 meters. Jet is moving with a velocity. Jet velocity denoted by V is equal to 10 meter per second. And a series of plates are moving. Plate velocity U equal to 3 meter per second. Force exerted by jet is how much? You are asked to find the force exerted by the jet. Force exerted by the jet. Force exerted by the jet F equal to rho AV into V minus U. For this I should find the area. Here area A equal to pi by 4 into d square. Pi by 4 into d 0.02 whole square. It is equal to 3.14. It is 3.14 into 10 power minus 3. It is minus 4, not minus 3, minus 4 meter square. Then let us substitute, let us put all the values. Force F equal to density of the water 1000, that is constant. Density of water equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. Area 3.14 into 10 raised to minus 4 into V is 10 into V 10 minus U 3. You simplify this value for getting around 21.99 newtons. That is the answer. That is the first bit answer. Come to the second bit answer. Work done per second. Work done per second equal to force multiplied by blade speed U. Force is 21.99 into blade speed is 3. Simplify this value for getting 65.97 joule per second or watt. The last part, efficiency. Efficiency eta equal to 2 into U into V minus U divided by V square. So 2 into U3 10 minus 3 divided by 10 square multiplied by 100 for getting the efficiency around 42%. That is how the problem can be solved. I hope all of you understood. Let us take one more problem. Look at the next problem. A jet of 78.54 centimeter square area. For this problem, area directly given, moving with a velocity of 12 meter per second, impinges on a series of vanes moving with a velocity. Series of vanes are moving with 8 meter per second. Determine force exerted, power developed by the plate, and the last one, efficiency. Let me write the given data. Given data, your area of the flow A equal to 78.54 centimeter square. As we know, 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. 1 centimeter equal to 10 power minus 2 meters. 1 centimeter square equal to 10 power minus 4 meter square. So to convert from centimeter square to meter square, it should be multiplied with 10 power minus 4. So it is 78.54 multiplied by 10 power minus 4 meter square. That is how you can convert from centimeter square to meter square. You take the area always in meter square in the fluid mechanics. And velocity of the jet velocity. Jet velocity V equal to 12 meter per second. Plate velocity. plate velocity u equal to 8 meter per second. Force exerted on the plate. Force exerted on the plate. F equal to rho a v into v minus u. The density of the water need not be given in the problem. That is standard value. Density of the water equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. So it is equal to 1000 into area 78.54 into, let us take the more space, force F equal to 1000 into area 78.54 into 10 power minus 4 into V equal to 12 into 12 minus 8. Simplify this value for getting the force around, I got the force around 376.65 newtons. Similarly, the work done per second or power developed by the plate. Power developed by plate P equal to force multiplied by blade speed U. 376.65 multiplied by 8, it is giving around 3.01 kilojoules per second or kilowatt. Joule per second equal to watt. Efficiency eta equal to 2u into v minus u by v square into 100 to get in percentage. 2 into u 8, v is 12 minus 8 divided by 12 square into 100. Simplify this value for getting around 44.4%. That is how the problem can be solved. I hope you clearly understood. With this, I am concluding this video. In the next video, we will discuss force exerted by jet on a curved mobile plate. We will discuss in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe our channel called GeoByte and share these videos to all your friends, whoever are doing diploma in mechanical and civil. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
GeoByte.